Hi chat, what's good? It's been a while. I don't know. I feel like I feel like had crashed out. Like when you start something fresh, you kind of like charge at it, and then over the course of it happening, you're figuring out how efficient the thing that you started could fit in your day, and generally just how to manage it because it's a new thing that you are borrowing time and giving to it. So I guess I had just been feeling a little, not necessarily worn out, but like maybe burnout of sorts. Like, I don't want to call it burnout because then it seems like I had done so much, in contrast, in comparison, just in, just talking about this being a thing. But it hasn't necessarily been that. It's just the mental dedication to wanting to do this all the time and juggling it with being an artist and how I want to be perceived. Like, if you've known me for a while, you know that like I like to just drop and ghost, but like with this, it's like you're always putting yourself out there. So it's been kind of a juggle for me of a sorts, Idubab. But I guess sometimes like in the weight in the weight of things, you get to put yourself back together, and you know, I guess that's what happened. How's your day been? Saw a few things. You know what I like to do? We just like to talk on what we see on our timeline. Like basically that's what this is about. If I have something else to do, I'll come up with it. But you know, uh so the vice president has not been feeling great apparently. Yeah, you know. I feel like when I first saw the announcement, I was like, they are overworking madam, because Charlie, I guess no, we don't. You don't necessarily know the requirements of the job till you're in the job and you're realizing that, oh, that 2 hour sleep that you used to have every day just because you had extra time just gets consumed up with updates. Oh, you have to show up here, ma. Tomorrow you have to be here. Oh, you have to wake up early because we have a long drive here. Oh, you have to get on this flight and go here. Oh, you have to be in this meeting. You're the chairman of this board. Oh, you have to be at this place so that you can sign something. The president can't go. You have to you have to be speak here. So here's a speech. You can memorize it on our way there. Oh, we already have your measurements, but we need to sort out to see how it looks on you. Oh, next week, like, and all of a sudden, it's like your time and your day, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to the job. And then your body is like, whoa, you know? Then your body is like, whoa, on top of just being able to show up and then meeting people, shaking hands, saying the right thing, managing your emotions, being able to be, you know, the person and the role and the occupation. So it's like it gets very, I bet it gets consuming. So when I saw the post, I was like, yeah, mommy, I break a cry. I break a cry. But I mean, I'm glad to see this morning I saw another post that says, she's doing fine, and it's great to hear, her body is adjusting, her mind is adjusting to the position. And it no be easy job. I promise you. Like you swear that you are prepared, but when it happens, you know, and obviously, only the better politics for one side. I saw somebody this the earlier today making it about how they are trying to use their sickness to push her aside. I was like, bro, like, Ubi Yari, like, really? Like, is now the time? Is this how we're gonna do it? Maybe beyond a talking point too. But anyways, yeah, man, we're just glad to see her fine and okay and back on her feet, I guess. And happy Eid, is it Idil? You know, happy Idil to our Muslim brothers and sisters. You guys have given us 2 holidays. Yeah, it's like, what are we gonna do with all this time? Obviously, we know what we're going to use it for, but what are we gonna do with all this time? Since when did this thing start lagging so much? Charlie, so I need to like adjust this thing because if it's going to be lagging like this, so what's stopping? So the Drake video came out, and you guys check out the Kanye interview. I did a reaction to it. I was just watching it on live, like whilst Act was premiering it. It wasn't necessarily like full blown reaction. Like I was just, you know how sometimes you're watching something, so it's like you're more focused on consuming what you're watching than having an opinion about it. And then later when you're like done watching it, you can't say what you think. Like, you know, so I did a reaction to it. Yeah, something's up. My shit is lagging. So I did like a whole reaction to it. To be honest, I can't wait to like finish my stream setups. You know, so like it won't just be this. You know, like give it a little more depth. And then I eventually just get to it. What is like you guys your favorite thing to watch on YouTube aside like going there only for music? Like what's some of the things that you guys like to watch? And I also need to get like a better internet because I keep getting complaints in the chat about how like laggy the stream is. So thinking of getting a Starlink or just anything that can like hold the stream, you know? But sometimes it's like it be lagging. And getting on here all the time is it's dedication, you know. I mean, I see how easy you can build an audience, but like there are just so many fires that I have to put out just for the makeshift setup that I have now. So it doesn't like push for like an absolute like 7 hours, 6 hours stream. You know, you just have to like do what you can with what you can. I mean with what you have and hope that you know you are able to manage. And I've totally like butchered my X timeline just because I kind of went into like a rabbit hole of you know social geopolitics, things that are going on around the world. Yo, what the fuck's up? Yo, you guys should watch this shit. Like, what? What? What is she doing? So it's just some girls playing flip the bottle, but forget about them flipping the bottle, right? And it's like, what's the girl in the black? What's she doing? Look. And then she smells it. And then smells the other hand. What's going on? Do we not care anymore? Like, or are we just like, what's up? Or am I too old? Bro. Anna, or you say I'm overreacting. Ah, I guess that's the streets. Oh, and I hate how people are trying to connect this Drake video to like as in like it's a response to Little Kenny's not like Cat's video. Bro, like how many times have you seen videos be the same? Like it's 3 minutes. What again do you want? Like do you put what I don't know what people well nobody knew what to expect from this video, so I guess everybody just making up what they think. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of the comparison at this point. When it's brewing, right? The world is in shambles, you know. Ideas are clashing. People are having very strong opinions. Like we thought that we could get along, but we actually can't get along, you know, because I the way people behave the way people behave is different from the way other people are behaving, and it is creating expectations, and it's like, bro, like why do you guys do this? Like anyway, there's just so many of these clips out here now that oh, Europe destroyed itself, guys. I really need to recurate my timeline because I I dislike the way the timeline is built. Like I went into this rabbit hole and it's just destroyed. Like the kind of videos that I feel like it is equally probably part of why like I've mentally like checked out from coming on here because the kind of information that's hitting me on the TL is just it's just sorry, I just saw a video. It's just mind blowing. It's just a lot. And I know I have to like try and finish that JFK video because I started and it's like I've read deep into it and it's like, do I want to do this? You know? It feels like a lot of people. God, I really need to fix this lagging, man. It never was like this. I'm being crazy. Okay. Do you guys want to react to something? All right, let's react to some Shark Boy. The Shark Boy content is always is always something to see.
Have one pretty lady, yeah. Baby girl, can you Can you give us some small 360? Hey, Ghana girls are blessed. Oh. No, slow mo, go slow fast. Patch up Benica, slow, let's go. Hey, Charlie. Hey, wait, a friend tell my harbor. Containers good. Baby girl, the question is simple. If you are not satisfied in bed, how do you behave?
Well, I don't know what to say because I have never been unsatisfied before. So,
you're always satisfied.
yeah.
Hey! Then the people you have met today, why? How do they do that thing?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
So all the people you've met, you've been satisfied.
All the people saying,
Hey,
How many are they?
why? It's only one person. I don't do people.
And you are always satisfied.
Yeah.
So when you are satisfied, how do you behave? Maybe I asked you when you are not satisfied, and you said you are always satisfied. So when you are always satisfied, how do you behave?
You feel like you're in heaven.
You feel like you are in heaven. Hey, so that one, what do you do for the guy? After everything, you cook for him, wash his things, or
No, I don't do. I don't do washes. So we all just sleep.
so what do you do when he has done the thing well for you?
Just be giving kisses on the forehead.
Hey, kisses on the forehead.
okay.
Wow.
Baby girl, your social media people
People
like to add
enjoy
you.
it. Though.
You have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend.
Hey, I know a lot of people enter your DM, but I mean they can still enter your DM. Okay, your social media, where can they find you?
Active on Snap.
Okay.
Hey.
Sexy diva.
Thank you very much.
No.
Welcome.
All right, so we have one sweet lady here. If you look at her, she'll be Petre Ba. Are you Petre?
No,
What's your name?
Priscilla.
Priscilla, the question is simple. If a lady is not satisfied in bed, how does she behave?
As for me, when my man cannot satisfy me in bed, I'll obviously be angry. Anything he will do will make me angry. But when I'm okay, like that's when you see me saying, "Oh baby, darling, what do you want?" Right? You see that thing?
What will you eat?
Yeah, you
And
see.
you have names that you call you?
Honey, Sajifo, like
Hey,
baby.
Osachi.
Osajifo. I know you call me Globa. Independence.
Watch me feelings. I am Sajifo.
So do you have someone like that in your life right now?
Yeah.
Is he in this school? Is he in Koforidua Technical University?
Unknown, please.
Unknown. Best say in the market. Fear the woman.
If you not fear the woman, you die fast.
All right, so your social media. If people want to add you on social media.
I'm Prela.
Yeah?
Prela imports. I do importation and things. So
Okay, on which platform?
Sorry, guys. This is what I mean. Like,
I have TikTok. I have Instagram and Telegram.
Prela Imports.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Say something to your chairman right now. Say something to your chairman.
Fine boy. How are you doing? Yeah.
Should he come over tonight?
No.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm tinted.
Tinted.
Yeah.
Hey, is that your nickname?
Yes.
Tinted, right? Tinted.
streets are cool.
Tell us.
Now you understand. I'll tell you later.
Okay. You do it in tinted kind.
Oh no.
Alright, so the question is simple. If a lady is not satisfied in bed, how does she behave?
Okay. I think when a lady is not satisfied in bed, like if you have not done anything to her, she can be hungry, like
Hey.
just like that.
Hey,
Be angry.
Yeah.
you good boy. We be in here.
Tell us.
She can even decide not to even talk to you, to talk to the guy. Yeah.
After everything has happened, no?
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that thing.
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Yeah, blow. Yeah, blah, papa.
You personally, when you are not satisfied, what do you do?
I'm always satisfied because
Hey, he does it well.
Because tell us.
Oh, my partner know what to do to make me satisfied. So
Grr, 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 grr.
Mateo Papa that was
Ubejma, shout out to your partner. What do you have to tell him?
okay, shout out to everyone.
Hey.
10.
No, everyone. I said give shout outs to your partner.
So right now I don't have any partner.
Okay, so where can people find you on social media? Your handle.
Okay. On Snapchat, I'm tinted778.
Before we
Tinted,
talk, do you
tinted,
girls
sissy.
have any friends in Nigeria?
Yeah, I have
Tinted,
one friend in
sissy.
Nigeria.
Okay, what about you?
Same.
Hey, we like Nigerian guys. So I want to tell you that if you want to send money from Ghana to Nigeria, there's an app called Coin Cola. Can I hear?
On cola.
Coin Cola.
When cooler.
Coin and cola.
Oh, sorry, coin cola.
Coin Cola. So if you want to send money from Ghana to Nigeria, a lot of people are struggling sending money from Ghana to Nigeria. So if you are watching me, want to send money from Ghana to Nigeria, it's Coin Cola. And from Nigeria to Ghana, Coin Cola. So go to the App Store or Play Store and download the Coin Cola app. Yes, it's a trading platform where you can use to send the money from Ghana to Nigeria. Look sharp so that your money from Ghana to Nigeria will be so simple for you. You understand me? Shark Boy recommended. You know me, I don't recommend fake things. You understand? Baby girls, let me ask you, what's your name?
Helen.
Helen, and you?
Pascaline.
Hey, Len for
Helen,
Helen and
Pascaline.
Pascaline. Okay, so the question is simple.
No wonder they are friends.
When
right?
you are not satisfied in bed, how do you behave?
I'll just wear my dress and leave.
Hey.
You just went and leave without talking to the guy,
Yeah,
without saying goodbye.
no,
Why?
because I wasn't satisfied in the bed.
Hey.
So for him to notice that I wasn't satisfied, so I'll just wear my dress and leave.
To send a message to him.
Yeah,
So you always want to be satisfied.
sure.
And when you are satisfied, how do you behave?
Shark boy.
Emotional connections.
Hey.
I want to be attracted to him. Like
Hey.
we be talking always and those things.
And be hugging him in the bed. And
Yeah, sure.
I'm not even watching the other
very
girl.
bad, yeah. What about you?
Video
There's
of
a
it. I saw the vibe.
Okay, when you're happy with your boyfriend, what do? You cook for him. She cooks a lot. Okay, your social media, where can people find you? Your social media handle.
Nanenima one on TikTok.
Okay, and you? You're not on social media. Okay, thank you very much. So, baby girl, let me ask you, how does a lady behave when she's not satisfied in bed?
Well, she might start chipping attitude. Then she'll go in for plan B,
Hey.
as in find someone else to be satisfying her. Or they can as well sit down and talk about it. If the plan A is not plan A, we can go in for plan B.
But they will give you attitude.
Of course,
How will they be doing it?
because you're my partner and you're supposed to be satisfying me well in bed, and you are failing to do that. If that comes in, I will just go in for something that will be good for me. Yeah.
I'm telling you. But buttons will blow them in back. Hi.
So do people always have a plan B?
Of course.
Hey.
Everyone does.
So if you are dating, you have a plan B in case that one fails, you go to.
This is if one door closes, another one opens.
Hey, fear the woman though.
Fear the woman. If you not fear the woman, you die fast.
Okay, maybe you're on social media, where can they find you?
I'm on TikTok, Hannah Jidlali,
Okay.
_age.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
What's your name?
I'm Janice.
Janet, the question is simple. How do some ladies behave when they are not satisfied in bed?
They will get mad at you.
Hey.
When they get mad, like they don't talk,
Yeah, most don't talk.
so they'll just be in the room with you quiet.
Yeah, I'll be there not satisfied, so probably they will be quiet.
And when they are fed up, what do they do?
When they are,
Fed up, they are quiet and they are fed up, what do they do?
when they are fed up.
They just pack their things and leave.
Oh nah, you can't live just like that.
No.
So you just be quiet. So the guy have to know say you are not satisfied. So he has to do something about it.
Okay, and when they are satisfied, how do they behave?
They want more. They will be asking for more in their actions. CCI.
Be happy.
Yeah.
We even cook for the guy. We don't cook for the guy.
Oh yeah, because you are happy. The guy has satisfied you, so probably.
And they will give him some names. They'll call him some names.
Zaddy.
And what name again?
I don't know.
Okay.
Charlie.
Your social media, where can people find you?
Janet underscore 452.
Which platform?
TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Streety cool, Charlie. Oh boy. Do you guys ever have you guys ever been in that situation where it's like your babe says, I don't know, man. I've never had that happen to me before. Well, it's like I'm not in the mood, but like. Do I reach this boy? Every day in our building. Let it wash away. I guess they were just reacting to YouTube videos.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of KSS Campus Vibes. Yes, my name is Elikem, and on this episode of KSS Campus Vibes, guys, we are here to ask students the dumbest thing they've ever spent their money on. Yes, I think the dumbest thing I've ever spent my money on is buying a food at a restaurant based on how it looked. I thought it would taste good, but actually that was like the worst food I've ever tasted. Yes, so let's get on the campus and ask students what they've ever spent their money on. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let's go. Was everything cool?
Yeah, everything cool.
What be your name?
My name is Tunchi.
Tunchi. Yeah, we have Tunchi in the building. But how the name Tunchi come? Like,
Listen, now might be long story. Yeah.
So Tunchi, what be the dumbest thing you've ever purchased? The dumbest thing you ever purchased?
This is now one talk. I order AirPods for online Charlie. I see them for online.
Blinking lights.
Oh, Charlie, I connect them now. You see, now they start to speak Chinese. Chinese in Kwan and they speak.
The one with the on the lights.
So, Charlie, guy man, you take AirPods, chuck your ears. Now you saw gringo. Oh, yeah, wow. So like I won't take my money back, but Charlie, if you do nothing.
Yeah. So then still they use them.
Oh, low key. You say you do room there, no bro go say they use them.
Okay.
So if you take chalk your ear one side and they soak the music, but What the verse me say, if they come start, if they speak Chinese before, it go start.
And then they take do you.
Oh, Charlie.
Let it wash away. I need to do some shopping. I have to shoot a new video soon, man. It's like I've been like dragging my feet around shooting it because I have to spend money on props and buy a few things. So I've been like dragging my feet, but I should get into it. Will I pretty this boy? Every day now, beauty. The way the thing they lag, I feel like I need to make space. Or maybe I shouldn't have updated the OBS because something is up with this BS. Sorry guys, today I'm just kind of like getting back on my feet. So
We have one farm.
I don't necessarily have like a lot of stuff to talk about. We can just keep doing these reaction videos. At least for now. I'd have liked to watch that Drake video with you guys, but so I found the part 1 of that video.
Baby girl, what's your name?
My name is Ekuya.
Ekuya, the question is simple. If we do the thing in bed, how will I know that, yeah, you were actually satisfied?
Oh, okay. For me, it takes like a long period of time for me to come.
Hey.
So when we are having like first round, no matter how good you are in bed, no matter how you last in bed, like first round is not for me. I would never come. Like that's how I've programmed my mind.
God have mercy upon us.
Mine is the second round. After you have come, that your energy is now giving. Then you put the energy on me. Do you get me? And that time, like if I'm enjoying it, I mourn.
What kind of say?
I mourn.
School.
Somebody.
Who said school is not good?
It's okay.
So
it's okay.
when you're liking it, you shake.
Yes, I quiver, like my legs shake, and then I can't even lie straight. Like I can't open my leg, I can't close my leg. Like I'll just be at one position, I'll be shaking, like, and then it can last like 10 minutes. Like I can shake for like 10 minutes, like on the bed. Yes, I'm not doing it, I'm just shaking.
But yeah, how can you tell me this story?
So has it actually been long since you were satisfied in bed, or recently you've been satisfied by someone?
Nowadays all these guys you meet, like they think they are doing good, but they aren't doing anything. They aren't doing shit.
They ain't doing shit.
Hey, madam, how many people are you going through?
More and then.
Hey.
There was this
Aquaba.
this one guy. He's got a belly, and then excuse me to say, but he's not that big. Like it's small. Let me put it that way. Like yes, and then for he was even wanting,
bruh.
he was enjoying the
But if let's see this
and
sweet, your
me,
man,
I
make
was
your
down
man
like,
know
what
say
is
it
this? Like,
is sweet now.
so I just have to fix something.
Hey.
Like I'm not feeling anything. He's not hitting anywhere. Like so I just have to fake it. Like
we beg.
okay. Oh baby, I'm coming, baby.
Why is it, bro?
For him to
Why is that
him to,
tiring?
feel like oh he's doing something.
Wow, Charlie, have you heard? These girls, they are faking
We
things.
fake morning all the time.
the
Like
time.
we fake it all the time because we can't tell you in the act that you are not good. Like
to
we
kill
even
his
put
spirit.
you off.
I
yes,
feel like
and then, so you
yes,
you
I
just
think
have
I've
to fake it.
experienced this one before. Like, surely no one fuck on the bed. Like she want us to, put her on the wall, put her in a chair. Those are all nice sometimes, but at that mood day, I just wasn't in the mood. I was like, bro, let's just do what we're doing. So I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood, man. Like I just blasted. Maybe be that be peru.
Till he's done and then you go your way.
Sometimes us niggas, we know they think about anything
Okay, guys,
else.
make sure you download the Breeze app. Anywhere you wanna go, you have to order the Breeze app. Download it on App Store, Play Store. Get 50% discount. You can order your food and medicine on the app. You can also fill your gas on the app. Book your bus and flight tickets.
You can fill gas on the app. You can do literally anything.
Anything on the app. Just download the Breeze app and check it out.
Okay, sure.
Okay, baby girl, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Guys, my base store, those who want to trade, yes, most of you are into cryptocurrency. And I recommend my base store to you, the only base store. Go to App Store or Play Store and download my base store. Baby girl, what's your name?
I really like Shaq Boy's
Ivy.
content.
The question is simple. Say simple.
Simple.
How will a guy know that he really satisfied you in bed?
Well, if I'm happy with him, definitely I'd be clingy. I'd like want to cuddle with him. That's just me. Of course, other people have crazy expectations, but mine is quite simple. If I love what you did, I just will hug you and be all up in your business. And maybe after a couple of hours, I'd come back.
Open more.
Age. Any experience with a guy who wasn't good in bed?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us.
Oh, he was my first love, and of course
Hey.
I was obsessed with the person.
But
so
if
I had
it's
to,
your
pretend as if
who love,
everything was okay.
if it's your
because
first,
I didn't want to lose him at that time.
if it's your first love, does that mean that like you had already experienced it, or you just had a bad experience with that one? Because like after you had, sometimes like after that one, you compared it to other relationships or other experiences, and it's like, oh, that wasn't it. I'm trying to figure it out, and now no way a champion did that. You did bad.
Like that kiddish love and all that. So yeah, I had to
Ah,
fake it.
well.
The moaning to everything.
The streets for you.
Why you put like that?
If you got a girl you really like and you guys were having sex and she showed no sign of satisfaction, would you be okay? Would you even continue?
No, not
You might
really.
even try and search for someone else, right? And in this case, he's my first love. I wanted to be with him for long, so I just didn't want to make him feel like he's not man love for me. So, yeah.
K Designs, any branding material you need, I've told you, they are doing it for people. People are DMing them. So if you're interested in branding your business, K Designs, everything is on the screen. So pick their number and call them. Baby girl, thank you very much.
Welcome.
The Be Social app. See, Be Social, the place make. Tell you, we are enjoying the posting. You see, this video I'm doing, I'll post some there, you understand? So go to App Store or Play Store, download Be Social. You want engagements on your videos. What are you waiting for? Be social.
Like
Come and
TikTok?
let's be social. So download on App Store, Play Store, and post your videos, your pictures, and everything there. And let's get the engagement on Be Social. Baby girl, your question is simple. What's your name?
Sherry. Actually, I'm a virgin, so I wouldn't know much, but from what I've heard from my friends, I think some actually fake mourn, but when they feel like you're doing it and they're feeling it, they actually tell you,
Princess,
you're going to see it when they come. And actually, she's going to react more.
Princess
Wow.
because
So like you be kind of clingy, trying to tell
comparison
him
really
everything,
there.
how you
How
are
do you
feeling
do
and
it?
everything.
And when you're, actually what they said, when they are done, they are all over you. You know, they are not going to give you space. When you pass here, they are there. So,
Hey, no space, no space. But any experience with a guy who wasn't good in bed, like what happened?
with me,
Yeah.
I just said earlier I'm a virgin, so.
So your friend, okay, with your friend, what did your friends tell you?
Okay. Okay, one friend was like, the guy's thing wasn't big. So, you know, she was managing until they broke up and she was like, it was small. I was like, girl, you should have told him or worked something out, but, you know, it's all
But
good.
let me tell
Are you
you.
sure it's not your own story, as in?
Oh, what's
This one
up?
is
We
not
know.
mine.
We know it's her story.
How can
that
you
we
be a
do.
virgin?
Yes, I'm waiting for God. He'll give me someone.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
To be fair with you all, you would know in her actions. Let's say, for instance, me, my brother. Nobody to tell me to whisper into your ears to let you know how good you were. Do you understand?
You understand?
And as well as, I would also serve you out. Hello. It's something about ladies that we do. If a man is good, he's good. If he's not good, he's not good. And there's no need faking it. Yeah.
Thank you.
We hear you.
But any experience with a guy in bed that didn't go well?
You think it's a funny?
Tell us.
The truth be told, yes.
What happened?
You see, sometimes you need to keep the pretense when the action is going on. Do you understand? Because you don't want to state it and then he drops down or breaks down. So you need to mourn, pretend as if you are enjoying it, but deep within, my dear girl, you are not. So, with what I do, Mary Gifty, I would tell you after. In fact, I told him, I made him know, please. You say it in a way he would what? Not feel bad. That is how you have to put it to him. Yeah.
Guys, so some of us, sometimes we think we are doing something, and it's another people are pretending. Hey, women there, you are fake. Hey.
Can I say something?
Eh?
You will know if a woman is pretending or not at the end of it.
Like-
when she's satisfied, that is when you would know.
Some people
because
just go pick
she
up
would
then
tell
left,
you,
right?
surely. She would tell you you were good. One, you really handled her well. She would tell you no matter what. But if a lady was not okay, my brother, you wouldn't even hear this compliment. She would just be quiet and just do her thing, like
You
concentrate on
shark
whatever
boy.
she's
Thank
doing.
you.
But when she enjoyed,
Thank you for your submission. I want to, but let it wash up. There's this thing about like when there's a shift in um the generation where it's like a lot of a lot of people have been waiting for their come up, that it is their time to come up, so much that your second come up could have to wait in line. And you can command it with being an earlier artist or somebody who was already here, and obviously you have that leverage, but your next drop would have to either be like a storm, as the sweep that comes and takes over the space, or it can be an ushering into new times. And sometimes, Charlie, that's scary for you know feathering artists. When I say feathering artists, I mean that like you've been here for a while and people know you, but is your sound still connecting with people? Because most of the time it's like you start to shed most of the influences that you came up on, and it's like people want to hear from other people too. Not like they are tired of hearing from you, it's just that they know what you're capable of, and it's like your sound has become tired. Not necessarily tired, it's just we've eaten rice and stews. Today one jollof, and you might not make the greatest jollof, but it doesn't mean that your rice and stew is not nice. So at that particular moment, you are like looking for new audience who would tap into your sound and enjoy it as much. And I feel like mostly a lot of people get stuck at that point of their career, and it's like, damn, I might not be able to come back. Or the sound, what they normally say is, oh, the sound has changed. The sound has changed, and you for try adapt. And that's when like you see people trying to make the kind of sound that is like people are making now, and the kind of sound that is trending. And then it's like obviously like because of their pre-existing stance, they will probably still make and catch up some streams, but they won't be the leading artistry of that sound. And then all of a sudden it's like you have kind of like compromised who you are in this way. So it's like it gets very calculative for a lot of artists, to whether or not they want to keep doing this, or they will probably just take some time off. And most of the time when you take time off, you're probably never gonna come back. And that's on G, like most of half the time. So I feel like I'd rather I'd rather make something that you'd go and come back and listen to later than stop. Yes, I might be at risk of losing a chunk of my listening audience, but I don't want to be the one catching up. The audience has to always be the one catching up. Whether it's new audience, whether it's old audience that are coming back, but like you are the ones that are supposed to catch up. And it shouldn't be hard for you as an artist to start all over again. Not necessarily like I mean that like go back. Obviously, if you have those skills, like there are certain artists who have those skills, they can go back to the drawing board, they can go back to their grassroots, like go and do freestyles and radio shows or do ciphers, do battles, like reignite their spark again. And then there's those that go back to the studio and go back and work with the people that they used to work with. Like there are so many ways. And then there's those that continue creating. They just move their sound into new uncharted spaces where it's like they don't sound like anything, and then it's like, okay, the audience has to decide whether or not they want to come with, or they want to rock with what's hot at the moment or whatever is trendy. Because it most of the time, whatever is trendy will definitely all the time take precedence over whatever it is that you make. Even if you have like a strong influence, or people respect your sound, or people respect your artistry, it still won't get the amount of consumption that then whoever is hot at that time will get. Not to say that you can't be an aging artist and still be hot. You obviously, like, you can still be hot, but your sound is not the trending sound. So you probably have to like borrow some of that trending sound into your sound, or or you forced to reinvent a new sound so that you don't have to like fit in that. Because and the only reason why that can work is that trending sound is a new sound, and it only means that the audience are open-minded to consuming new things. So if you feel like the new thing that you, the continuing artist, can put out is good enough and can it can hold its own next to the trending sound, then you're able to do that. But there's always like there's always going to be a learning curve, there's always going to be a listening curve, and you'd have to like struggle for the same space. But sometimes a lot of artists can't manage it, so they take some time out, and then they cook, and then they try to like drop something like within after they feel like, okay, I found like my best 10 songs or my best 15 songs, after I took like my 2 year break and relaxed and kept recording out of the bunch. So yeah, that's the thing too. I'm not saying that like it is not a good practice. It is a great practice. A lot of people have been able to come back because they took a break. But guess what? Some people never came back. Some people have never been able to come back because they took too long a break, or they tapped out, or they still went out here when things were changing. So they never actually found footing in that real estate. It's like sometimes the game moves, it reforms. I don't want to say reforms. It kind of morphs. And if you don't take up some of that real estate when it morphs, when on your comeback, you cannot claim. You don't have any claim. Because the space has changed. You haven't supplied any listening, and it makes it hard for you to come back. So that's the thing that artists go through. Me personally, I'm my engine is always on, bro. Like the minute I drop, just know that like I already know what next I'm going to do. So I feel like I don't really face that. The only thing that I face is like sometimes people are just not ready to listen to it, but it doesn't mean that like it's not good. It just means that like people know what you can do, but they want to listen to it on their time. So what you are doing in essence of that is like you're trying to like tap into new audience. So your rollout will probably change. Your rollout will probably fit the time, what people are doing. If it's this short form videos, is it podcasting, is it TikToking? That is probably how you probably market it, but you would have to show up. So like that is the part of the the new real estate that you have to buy into, because the minute you let that train get out of the station, you can never catch up to it, or else you have to wait for the next one, and you either have to be very good at it, and then sometimes like when you miss that train, you would always be reminding people that, oh, I'm that guy, I made that song, and it's hard. So yeah, so like that's what I think about like ageism and artistry. And if you had your business in place, then obviously you made something worth the wait out, and your comeback could probably be well funded, and there won't be questions about like how you're coming back, or like whether or not people should pay attention to it if the material is good. So ageism in artistry is it's like a gift and a curse, because you have a lot of information, but sometimes the listening audience they are just not ready to consume such a large information capsule. So you have to like break it down into like little bits, or find very simple ways to give them that information. And sometimes, well, some artists have had to be able to do that, like simplify it, and some actually never had to. So I guess it is always like how you decide that your artistry is going to be. But for me personally, I feel like the only way you can own real estate is this in this space is to keep showing up. Don't let anybody fill in your space or take up your spot, because like you might never be able to get back out here. So yeah, that's just something that I wanted to say. I probably want to close with that. Um, you know, go check out the new album Trea Fist Green Pink. I feel like uh that album it's very like it's like the terms and agreement part of like any setup. It's bulky. Like you don't know why you need to read it, but it is there. So like whenever like you need a reference, or whenever you feel like you know on this album, I just reinforce certain things, who I am, my claim. I delve into, some storytelling. I delve into like some social topics. I delve into some of like, things that I feel like I should say. And then I ventured into some sound blending. So sound blending is like when you take a trending sound and then you incorporate it into what you already do. So like I have like these log I'm a piano log drums like over like commercial Ghanaian music, ka ka, but you can hear like log drums over that. And then like I have like very distilled, trap music. Like when I say distilled, it's like it's all drums with like synth. So it's like it's not necessarily like trap music. It's just very edgy. Like you just have to be the type of person that wants to listen to something different to like it. And then there's like regular program stuff, like something that you don't like need such an exquisite palette to be able to enjoy. So one day when you're like I don't have anything to listen to. You can go check that out. Like I'm not trying to say that's the only way you can listen to it, but like I wasn't trying to satisfy anybody's taste when I was making it. I just went in and made a lot of songs, and I made an album and I put it out. It will serve its purpose where it needs to. It doesn't have to be the best thing that you've ever heard, or it can actually be the best thing that you ever heard, depending on who you are and what you're going through and how your day is, or like what you're expecting an album to be. Because like I always go into it with that in mind, that it should be able to stand on its own, and it shouldn't necessarily be a copy of anything that I've already done. And that's something that I'm very proud of. Like I'm able to do. Like I'm able to like go in there and just make something that the last thing doesn't sound like, or you will never find anywhere, and it is a challenge for the listener. It's like, oh man, how do I feel about this new Clue album? I don't really know, right? You know what? I go come back to or like it is there, and one day when you finish listening to everything that you think that is hot now, or you feel like, oh, you just want to lay back and go back into some of your comforts, and you come back and listen, it'll be there for you. So yeah, man, you guys should go check out Trea Fist Green Pink. uh Basically it's just a continuation of the story. I tend to like depict the state of my life at the time of the recording. So if you're hearing like love songs, I'm probably in love. If you're hearing heartbreak songs, I'm probably going through that. Or if you're hearing me talk about a lot of money, that means I probably came into money. Or if you're hearing uh sex songs, that was like, I'm just trying to say, like, the things that you're hearing, those are like things that I'm feeling at that particular time. So yeah, that's how come it has to be like almost relative. But then again, if you're just sonic curious and music curious, it's also there and available for consumption. You guys should go check it out. I think I'll close with that. uh I haven't necessarily like been able to haven't been able to like find any great thing to talk about on this stream, but that's fine too. Sometimes you don't have to come prepared. Sometimes it's the winging it. Sometimes the winging it is also part of a creative process. Let it wash away. Oh, and it's wild. I feel like this is the first time ever in like rap sonic history where like there isn't like an actual sound that is front, like leading the front lines. So at this point, if you make something that sounds good, or you believe in it, it could actually be the wave. Like now is the time, because there isn't a trend to stick to, and you'd be challenging your audience to into like fitting into something that they probably don't know that they need. You guys should go check out the album, I guess. Let it wash away.